Good afternoon. Today I'm doing the Joshua's Trust properties of Hampton, and I'm starting with the H.E. Preston Sanctuary right off Route 97. The sanctuary, which is 107 acres, was donated by Ellen Preston in memory of her husband. The trail is about a mile-long loop and is marked with these yellow blazes. Quick little intermission for some climbing. Not too bad, here's the pictures. I'm worn out. Here we've arrived at what I believe is the scenic vista. The Preston Sanctuary preserves not only former and current farmland, but also the watershed of the little river in front of me. It was also the first major acquisition by Joshua's Trust outside the Mansfield area in 1977. Second Joshua's Trust property in Hampton is the Fuller Preserve, which is just over 15 acres and was donated by Edward Blatchford. While it's only a couple hundred feet away from the H.E. Preston Nature Sanctuary, it doesn't have any road or trail access, so the only two options are bushwhacking or through the air, and I'm choosing through the air. The third property in Hampton is the Warren Stone Preserve, donated by his estate in 2010. The major feature is the watershed behind me. Despite the lack of trails on the property, there are still good opportunities at the marsh to view wood duck, kingfishers, and even the occasional osprey. The preserve is another one of Joshua's Trust's undeveloped properties, but it can be accessed via a woods road called West Fisk Road off Route 6 in Hampton. Warren Stone was a well-known resident of Hampton and was named Resident of the Year in 2007. He was well known for his respect for nature, his knowledge of wildlife and the environment, and his anonymous acts of kindness to anyone and everyone. The fourth Joshua's Trust property in Hampton is the George and Margaret Hemphill Woods. The west portion is 9 1/4 acres and is undeveloped. The east parcel is 34 1/2 acres, and while there's supposed to be a loop trail, it's off to a pretty overgrown start, so we'll see how far I can get. At this point, I'm not so sure if I'm following the boundary or the actual trail. Big update, we are on the trail, and it's yellow blazes. The woods of Hemphill Woods are mainly oak, white pine, and shagbark hickory. One interesting feature of the rock walls here is the flat, notched upright stones in the stone walls, which indicate that it might have been used for sheep containment. More notched stones all the way down. You can see another one there. The property was donated by Lowry, Clara, Billy Bob. The property was donated by Lowry, Clara, and Thomas Hemphill in 2012. Reached the furthest out point, as you can tell by the blazes there. I'm surprised by not only by how clear the trails are, but also how many rock walls there are. Coming to the end of the Hemphill Woods, I realized my mistake. Right behind the sign is the quick left to the trail instead of walking in down what seems like a driveway almost. Those are the Joshua's Trust properties of Hampton. My new favorite, this one. See you next time.